Hi, Melissa here, and I'm back with an update of my craft closet. Literally, I'm in the closet. Um, in my first video that I said, I lost my craft room because I had to move my mother-in-law in. Long story, whatever. But anyways, it works. It just gets really hot, so I have like 2 fans. But other than that, it works. Here is where my husband hung my shoe rack for all of my punches. So those were all my punches because they were in a plastic drawer and I couldn't see what I had. So he hung it up. And this is walking into my closet. It's not a big closet. It's narrow. So I actually have 3 of these 4-foot tables in my closet. So it kind of works. The only 2 things that couldn't fit in my closet are 2 like bookshelves, but those are in my bedroom with all my other stuff in there. But other than that, everything from my craft room fit into my closet. So this is where I sit and I create. Sorry, the lighting in some places in the closet will be kind of bad, so forgive me on that. So this is where I sit and create. There's my iPad and all that, and this is where I keep some of my stickles, some inks, some doodads, bottle caps. Let's move this water bottle. Flour soft stuff that I really hardly ever use. This is where my stick pins are, sponges, some ribbon. There's some. And then up here is where I keep my brats, my buttons, my eyelids. That says Stampin' Up! Caddy. I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for a few years, so I got all that stuff. My glues, my cleaners, all that stuff is up there. Over here is where I keep mostly everything that I use. My Wink of Stella, just everything is just like arm's reach. There's my little tiny fan, and then I have a bigger one outside. What else is in these? This has just doodads. This has like my Versamarks, my Stay-Ons. That's pretty much what's in that drawer. This drawer is my blocks, my clear blocks. Up here, that's my texture to run my embossing folders, my envelope, my 6x6 pads, some of my embossing powders. The rest of them are in my bedroom in a shelf. A glue gun I haven't even opened yet that I need to use. Some stamps. Let's see, my favorite things. The Greeting Farm stamps. Simon Says stamps. There's a bunch of stamps up there. This is where I keep all of my boxes that I want to alter. And here are all of my CC Design stamps. I keep them in here because I use these more than I use the other ones. Here are my Copic markers. Yes, it's really sad. That's all I have. Long story short, went to Spectrum Noirs, didn't like them, sold them, and I had to start all over with my Copics. I had them a couple years ago, Copic markers, didn't know how to use them, sold them. Dumb, the dumbest thing I've ever did. So now I have to start all over. So yes, sadly, that is my Copic collection. So for Christmas, I want Copic markers, so to my husband. And those are the rest of my stickles, buttons, and this holds all. The glues make me sick, so I have to have masks. My embossing folders, my dies from My Favorite Things, my Spellbinder dies, just all those are in there. And next drawer is all inks. Some of my Tim Holtz, it's actually all of my Tim Holtz. Some Hero Arts, my Brilliance, my VersaFine, my Memento. You cannot live without Memento ink with Copics. And what else is in this drawer? Just little doodads. This is an ornament that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I also got this one from Hobby Lobby. That is like my favorite one. Let's see this. And what it's in here. Again, like doodads, my spools, brads that I got like a couple years ago from the Scrapbook Expo that I've never used. And let's see, more stuff that I don't use that I need to go through. And then over here, sorry, the lighting's really bad, is all of my bead trims, most of them. That's all of my bead trims that I've shown you. There's nothing in the two drawers. These rest are all stickers. Those are all stickers. This is all of my ribbon. They're all in one drawer. So I just dig through it. And the rest is just doodads that I don't even really use. This is my cutter from Stampin' Up. This is my roundabout thing. I don't know what you call it, but it has all the tools that I use if they don't fit over where I showed you. My ATG gun, of course, I had to bling it out, and it's in pink. What else? Brushes. My Memories Keeper. Corner rounder. My other one, my crocodile. My tripod, so when I do filming. My chandelier that I got from Walmart. Duh. I did that haul with the lamps. Then in here, it's just all of Tim Holtz stuff, Articade, just stuff that I use on albums and altering items. That's really about it. That's in here. And here's more bead trims and bling and stuff like that. That's all that can fit in that drawer, so that's why I put it in the plastic drawer. More flowers, stuff I've gotten from Hobby Lobby. And up here is Lynn. My friend Lynn gave me these. They're the Prima flowers. Oops, sorry. They're the Prima flowers, and there's 6 of them. Thanks, Lynn. I want to alter this thing. I just haven't figured out how yet. And again, all my boxes. My swap that I got from Fran. I need to start putting pictures in there. What else? I've got more flowers in here. All the stuff that I've altered is up there. Plus, I have my mini albums in the cabinet. This is one of my dressers. The other dresser. My Big Shot. And here are all my Stampin' Up! Inks. When I was a demonstrator, I collected all of them. Well, it's not all of them. They're not current. They are still current, but I don't have the current ones. Like, they're in colors now. For this year, I don't have those. But that's from last year and the year before, or year before that. And my embossing powders, the ones that are not in tubs. More ribbon. This is more stamps. These are like all my stamps. Lala, Lands. Those are some other stamps. Down here is my flowers. Well, that's some of the flowers. This is all my lace and trims. I apologize for the lighting. It's really, really bad. Lace. This is some of the flowers. Most of the flowers are in here. Let me move back and move out of the light so you guys can see it. Bring the camera closer. There's those ones. Then there's this one. That one's full of flowers. And those are the flowers that I got from Prima. Up here are all my Ideal books. You know what? I think I'm going to probably get rid of those. Those are all my Stampin' Up! Ideal books from 96 until I think now, actually. So, and I even have like the little holiday minis and all that stuff. I just need to get rid of that because I'm no longer a demonstrator. Some more paper, my Project for Life. I got this thing for 10 bucks at a yard sale. Awesome. How awesome is that? And it's not full with everything, but it has stuff in there. Some of my paints, and up there is where I keep my business cards, my envelopes, and those are all my clothes. Yes, my clothes can still fit in my closet. And this is all of my paper. Let me pull it out. This is all of my paper, cardstock. Again, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So I had to collect a lot. Those are Fran's cards that will be getting mailed out tomorrow or Friday, Fran, if you're watching. Rena's this is her swap challenge. Hers will be getting mailed out. And let me show you, so you don't get dizzy, where my 2 cabinets are in my bedroom. Okay, up here, yes, I was a Twilight fan. Love my Twilight. So I have Twilight dolls, so no judging. And Hello Kitty, love Hello Kitty. This is just little albums and doodads. Here's where all of my beads are. That's what I have, that I do my charms and stick pins and stuff like that. This is where all of my the rest of my paper is. And down there is just cards in the containers. Then over here, sorry I don't want to make you dizzy. Yes, my refrigerator, my Hello Kitty refrigerator, and my water dispenser. I actually am going to list these on eBay because I no longer have any room. So I need to get rid of them. So I will be listing those. And if you're interested, leave me a comment or PM me. And that's just stuff that I've gotten off eBay. I've gotten this little mini album. Fran, I won this one from Fran. An album, my very first mini album that I ever made years ago. Here are all of my mini albums that I have made myself, my Explosion box. Those are all my album. Those are all my big dies. More paper, that's all from Taylor Expression, if you've ever heard of her. She's awesome, her stamps. This is where all of my embossing powders, glitters, and all that are in containers. My sprays, my alcohol inks, my Tim Holtz paints, just extra albums, my cookie jar that's really not a cookie jar. I just keep stuff in there because I love cupcakes. Not to eat, just for decorations. Let me point that out. So yes, that is pretty much it. That's pretty much it. And if you guys have any questions, just feel free to leave me a comment. And until next time, bye.